Counting down to first pitch in Baltimore. It's the Red Sox and Orioles. Next. Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. So coming to the plate, Steve Pearce. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Boston, the third baseman, Steve Pearce.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot that time for Steve Pearce. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
Batting second.
Here's Chris Owings now.
Chris.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The 0-1. Hit hard to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Hold him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up from Oriole Park. Now 1-0 Boston. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, man, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike one. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's just 2 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, number 1, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And he got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Bradley on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Orioles nothing. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Benintendi swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 5'10" tall. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 23.
Now at the plate, number 23. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Batting 7.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Batting eighth.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
At the plate, Mookie Betts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Vasquez, the runner at second with one away. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. On to first, and there were two down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. From the stretch. To short, hit hard. He's got it. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. Oh, that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Orioles nothing. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
And here's Renato Nunez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Fouled off. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. So striding in, Chris Owings. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing! Second guessed himself on that one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just...
Hit well again down the right field line, but this will land untouched. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Red Sox are out in front 5-0. Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
0-1, here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Ready now, Anthony Santander. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Sales ready. Here's the 0-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Benintendi has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mookie Betts.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hard liner to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Ty Block will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Ty Block.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. as he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The third baseman.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Liner in there for a base hit. The relay, throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Stepping up now, Chris Owings. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Block. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pearce leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Orioles nothing. Digging in now, Jonathan Villar. Back.
Leading off for the Orioles, the second baseman, Jonathan.
Ryan Brazier will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring.
Now pitching for Boston, number 70.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. In there, strike 2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Another 0-2 coming. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Fouled away. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, number 1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and the Orioles have their first hit of the game. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He's around third, not done yet. Safe at the plate, and they are now on the board, though still well behind.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside to Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
You know, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Into the box now, Mark Trumbo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the belt, the pitch, and he takes strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Mancini, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Slow roller left side. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Ranging back is Bradley, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, D-Row, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is in there. A called strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. And it's fouled away. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Looking to minimize the damage here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled off. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. We played 4 full. The Red Sox lead it 7-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off the bar.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Block. He's 1 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Signing in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Now batting, number 23.
Standing in, number 23. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. From the stretch. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Ready for another chance. Mookie Betts trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, the third baseman, Steve Pearce.
In now, Steve Pearce. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Betts over at second. Bradley on at first with 2 down. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
For the Orioles.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right fielder, Anthony.
First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter,
well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding forward now is the DH. Hanser Alberto flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and gripped the.
Matt Barnes takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Into the box now, number 1, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles leave 1. They trail big. It's 9-1. David Hess gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping into the box, Chris Owings. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. Line drive to center field. Smith patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To Trumbo for the double play, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called. And that's going to be out number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
0-1 the count. One out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Now
he looks really sharp out there, guys.
Renato Nunez.
In now for the O's, Renato Nunez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
The 0-2 delivery. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now another 0-2, and a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail big. It's 9-1. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Miguel Castro comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
In now, number 23. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
One man is out in the Red Sox seventh. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Santander looks up into the bleachers and gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center as this lead got even wider. Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Now a hard liner. Foul. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley, and he might be looking at his 3rd double of the game. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Stepping in now, Steve Pearce. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
At the plate, Chris Owings, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Line toward the alley in left center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Aaron Brooks enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Xander Bogaerts will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Now that's left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. He's in at second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the flag court and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Number 36 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Can he get up and get him? Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Boston's out in front 18-1. Number 21 is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Up and in for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. The 1-2. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Line drive, base hit to right.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. A step on the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Hanser Alberto. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. And as you can see, they are way behind. Chance Cisco is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 15, Chance Cisco.
So striding forward now, Mookie Betts. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. So digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Left center, base hit. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Steve Pearce. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now, boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Into the box now, Chris Owings. No balls and a strike to count. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Red Sox leave 1. But not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Mason Williams will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Ready on 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. DJ Stewart will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7.
Mancini.
Steve Wilkerson will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
12.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, and they remain well behind. Mason Williams will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 40, Mason Williams.
DJ Stewart will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop. Steve Wilkerson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Number 59 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first down.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, J.D. Martinez, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First offering on its way. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi lifted down the line in left. Wilkerson giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 23.
Number 23 will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. He's set. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit high and deep to left field. Wilkerson looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Santander is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. One more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox on top, 20-1. Boston wins. Please. Will get up off the bench to lead.
The Orioles, number 61. Austin wins.
Colton Brewer is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his third game so far this spring. And he fouls this one off. Brewer, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Wins, 28 years old. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Drives it the other way to deep right. Owings racing back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Orioles, number 3.
A 1 pitch on its way. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Mullins aboard here at first with nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Owings on the move. He's there and records the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder, number 35, Dwight Smith Jr.
Digging in and looking for more, Dwight Smith Jr. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hot shot toward third. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he popped him up. Coming in is Benintendi, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the second run will score as well.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Marcus Walden enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Marcus Walden.
Stepping in now, Hanser Alberto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fouled off. Here he comes again. 1-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
Now batting, second baseman, Mason Williams.
Striding in, Mason Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 2 out here and a runner at second. Popped him up. Vasquez is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
20-4 this afternoon. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale takes home the win. Number 29 struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us.